Good morning, meteorologist Anthony Yanez here with an update on what we can expect this Thursday. Everything's still on track to see some afternoon and some nighttime thunderstorms with temperatures in the mid-70s, a south wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. So let's talk about the severity of what we're going to see. So far this morning, things have been pretty quiet. There's been a few passing showers around southeast Texas. And while this line, this is what's moving through, does not look impressive because of the warmth, the humidity, the instability that we have here, these are going to start to pick up in intensity. So here's what's new. One of the later model updates here. What's interesting about this is we head toward 5 o'clock now, we're starting to see, and this hasn't changed, the location's changed a little bit, but we're starting to see at 5 o'clock is these lines of thunderstorms or cells picking up some intensity, and these would include some lightning and the chance of having severe weather with this. Do you notice how this is, if you've been paying really close attention, this is a little more spread out than it was earlier this morning, but we're still seeing the basic same thing, which are these heavy cells or strong cells of thunderstorms that are going to be moving through southeast Texas. All of these are capable of bringing some quick downburst winds. It's not out of the question we get 1 or 2 tornadoes out of this, and even some hail. That's how strong these cells are, and they're going to be with us all the way through 10 o'clock tonight. You can see how strong this one is out in Galveston and also Beaumont. It's always been consistent. There's not a whole lot happening off here to the southwest. By 1 o'clock in the morning, this entire line really picks up some intensity, but you can see it's a lot closer to the Texas-Louisiana state line. By Friday, there's maybe a little passing sprinkle or light rain shower. Otherwise, Friday's going to be fairly quiet, but still pretty cloudy out. Okay, looking at the latest with the rain totals, I've been saying consistently I think we're going to see about 1 to 2 inches. The one concern that we do have, do you see from Anahuac into Beaumont, there's 4 to 5 inch rain amounts. This was a little farther off to the northeast and off here to the west earlier this morning. So really pinpointing it on a forecast like this is difficult. But realize there are a couple areas that are going to see this kind of rain. And if we do that or see that, we're definitely going to get some street flooding, especially in some of the new construction zones and also the low-lying areas. And so that's why you see this wide area here in southeast Texas from College Station down to Wharton and Bay City having a moderate threat of getting some street flooding, a little less off to the west. The severe weather threat, because of the energy of these cells, even though they may not be so intense as I was just showing you, they're intense enough that they can bring in a tornado or two, some damaging winds, and also some hail. And that's for almost all of us in southeast Texas. Starts in Giddings and LaGrange, goes all the way through Siena, parts of Galveston County, all the way off here to the northeast. So that's what we're going to be tracking late tonight into early tomorrow morning. Friday, again, there's that passing shower. Temperatures are consistent in the mid, even upper 70s through Monday. The New Year's forecast, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day looks fantastic. 60s in the nighttime if you're going out, and more thunderstorms possible as we start out next week on Monday.